1, 2, is this on? Welcome to another answer to the age-old question of, do you know what really burns my ass? When I have a video due and don't know what to talk about. One of the most common questions a writer in general gets asked is, where do you get your ideas? This is a difficult question to answer, though, because ideas come from everywhere, literally everywhere. For me, it isn't a question of what is the idea. It's a question of, is the idea good enough to explore? It's especially a question of, is the idea good enough to explore to completion? I have so many ideas that I abandoned after hours, days, or even months of working on because I came to the realization that it just wasn't a good idea to begin with. And that turns into a cycle of destruction in my head. My inner editor has started to ask me before I get too invested in an idea, is it going to be good enough to complete? I have multiple folders across multiple flash drives of stories or entire books where I got less than a dozen pages in, or even more than 20 pages in, and then stopped. So, how do I express this to someone who wonders where a single idea came from in the first place? Knowing that people struggle with getting ideas, while I have ideas abandoned and hidden away shamefully like fringe fetish porn in a college dorm room, it becomes a gulf of different experiences that I can't relate to, and it makes me feel like I'm somehow doing ideas wrong. Writers are an integral part of all media. I decided to discuss this on a Wednesday because it fits in both media discussion and gaming, but also because I just needed something for today in specific. Because I looked at my list of things I wanted to talk about on various upcoming Wednesdays and just said no to all of them. They were all bad ideas. One of my favorite robot chicken bits is a boy asking questions in class. I'll try to include it here.
There's no such thing as stupid questions. Except for Billy's questions.
This is how I feel about my ideas. The more I have, the less good ones I think I have. I mean, do people really want to read a fantasy novel about a mixed race child who has an orc mother and a gnome father? Do people really want to read a non adventure novel about a group of friends whose connection is tabletop role playing games? Do people really want to read a novel about the personification of death, searching the world to get revenge on the personification of destruction? Are these ideas worth exploring? Or do they go onto a flash drive and dropped into my nightstand? Or just deleted altogether? Does anyone really want to read my movie reviews? Do I have anything new or interesting to say? I do recognize the danger in that statement. It can easily spiral out of control. If I don't think anyone is interested in my movie reviews, does that mean no one is interested in my opinions on gaming, or my opinions on marketing, or my opinions on anything, really? My most popular video so far has less than 100 views. I have three with less than 10. Does that mean I should stop? No. No, fortunately, I started this expecting an audience of about a dozen people in the first place, so my numbers are actually encouraging to me. And I've only been doing this for 8 weeks after all. My point is that ideas come from everywhere. They come at the least opportune times as well. Ideas come while driving, while eating, while showering. I have a whole text thread to myself where I send ideas that I have. The key isn't how to have ideas, it is how to recognize good ideas. And I have found that recognition to come only through experience. Experience in analyzing your own ideas, but also experience in experiencing other people's ideas. Read books, watch TV, watch movies, browse social media, especially browse social media. If you want to learn how to recognize a bad idea that someone should have kept to themselves, browse social media. What are some of your ideas? What are some of other people's ideas that you liked and wondered where they came from? What are some really bad ideas you've seen released out into the wild? Share these in the comments below.